This week's episode is brought to you by Body Scare. All natural body care products so good, they're scary.
What's going on?
Hey, welcome back to an all-new Zombie Horror podcast with your host team, Vlad the Rad, Michelle the Dead, and Patrick VonSmithenstein.
That's me.
Yay! Thanks for having us, Vlad.
Oh, thanks. Everyone's here. We made it another week.
We did. We have a super fun show today, though.
It's true.
Yeah.
And Patrick VonSmithenstein has a collector's background.
I do. It's my Toonie Terrors.
I
love it.
Yeah, I love Toonie Terrors. It's one of the few things I still collect.
Melissa,
Yay!
You got to get on comments, Michelle, or am I on comments? Here we go. Hey, y'all.
Hey-o.
I said that like her. Hey, y'all.
what's up, Brandon?
What's up, mofos? I don't know if that's how Brandon talks. But I've seen
tonight.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Tonight, our episode is brought to us by Body Scare. If you didn't see the intro, Patrick VonSmithenstein and Tabitha VonSmithenstein's body care products. Do you want to give a little a little quick update about anything, some new stuff you got out or anything like that?
Sure. So for those of you who don't know, two of the coolest people in the world, myself and my wife, we run a company called Body Scare. It is an all-natural horror-themed body care company. We do beard oils, beard balms, pomades, sugar scrubs, soaps, anything that you can think of that is all natural and scary. We have it. We just every year we do a seasonal line called Krampus that we just went live with. So that is back up. You can only get it in December every year, so don't miss out. It's online right now.
I did want to point out too, because there's somebody who's watching right now who had spoken to me and told me they were in the market for a Bill Moseley autograph. And if they go, if Derek Winsky were to go to the Etsy page for Body Scare, he would see that you have some actually for sale and for a really good price.
Yeah, you can't actually beat the price that we have for our Bill Moseley autographs, because for $45, not only do you get an authentic Bill Moseley autograph, you also get a official Bill Moseley line that it's official Bill Moseley products. So you can get a beard oil, pomade. A beard oil, beard balm, or a sugar scrub, all officially licensed through Bill Moseley himself. You have two choices of art for the autograph. One was done by us by an old Zompire cast or crew member, did a Body Scare themed Bill Moseley photo that Bill Moseley signed. The other photo you can choose from was actually drawn up by Marion Moseley herself, Bill Moseley's daughter. And it is a very weird, creepy, fun depiction of her father with a crazy beard monster. If you don't know who Marion Moseley is, she's Bill Moseley's daughter. She is a very, very unique person, but very awesome. Her art style is I don't even know how to describe it, honestly.
Very psychedelic.
Off the hook. But check them out. You can't get a Bill Moseley autograph alongside anything else for $45 anywhere.
You're still making that noise.
Oh my goodness.
It's your microphone. It's your microphone.
Okay, I'm going to unplug from my Yeti and just use my speakers. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. I mean, we can still hear you.
Are you still there?
Oh. Sound off.
Your mic isn't connected. You may have to back out and back in. Yeah, we're getting it fixed, Brandon. You may have to back out and redo your settings to switch it from your microphone. Just so, if you can hear me at all.
I'm not sure if he can hear you. Oh,
there he goes. So anyway, Michelle of the Dead.
Yes. My birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday. You're 26.
Thank you. What's that?
25 or 26 now?
26.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
got to
So
get over that hump at some point.
Yeah. There he is.
There he
Hello?
is.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
And
So,
no crackling.
I was trying to change some settings before I backed out because I thought if I could change a setting, it would be less awkward than actually leaving and coming back. The setting change didn't work, so I had to be awkward and leave. Sorry.
It happens.
That's okay, man. That's okay. Life happens.
We kept everyone company while you were.
Thank you.
Michelle's birthday.
Yes.
Hey, happy birthday again.
So tonight we're going to play a game of Would You Rather.
Woo-hoo!
I'm excited.
I am too.
We have a host.
He's our host.
VonSmithenstein.
Me.
Contestant number 1, Michelle of the Dead.
Woo!
And contestant number 2, Vlad the Rad.
Woo!
So,
all right.
Would you like me to tell you what's going to happen tonight?
Yes, yeah. Tell us the rules.
Sweet. So, we are going to be playing a game of Would You Rather, just like Vlad mentioned. I sent each contestant 15 questions of would they rather do this or would they rather do that. Each of them answered and sent those questions back to me. The game tonight is Vlad and Michelle are going to guess who said what. So when I ask the question, Michelle's going to guess what Vlad's answer was, and vice versa. For everyone that get right, they get a point. Whoever wins tonight gets 1, some bragging rights, and 2, product from Body Scare. Since Body Scare is my show, we're going to give them a Camp Blood bar soap, which is our famous, hard to keep in stock Jason Voorhees mask woods scented soap that we have.
I love those.
Anyone that's bought in our boxes before will have seen those soaps actually in a previous box.
Yes.
I have one in my bathroom in the sink right now.
Right now.
Me too.
Right now.
Me too, and in the shower.
Yeah. And I have the little bat. I have the little bat in there too.
Oh, and sample that.
Yeah, I love it. It's so cute. I don't want to use it.
We used all of ours. Ours is gone.
A bit more.
Also, well, let's say too that as our people in our comments, feel free to chime in with your answers and stories and what have you.
Yes, this is crowd participation. We would love to hear what you would rather do out of these questions too. And if we have time at the end, we also would love for you to ask a would you rather question or two.
Yeah.
Let's have a discussion.
And we're also going to have discussions in between. So
I love that.
Answers are definitely
discussions.
All right. Contestant number 1 and 2, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Audience, are you ready? Yay, I'll pretend that you guys are clapping and cheering.
Come on, guys.
All right. First question. Vlad, this one's for you. Do you think Michelle would rather bathe with a dead body or sleep next to a dead body?
I'm going to go with sleep next to a dead body.
Boom. There's a point for you, Mr. Vlad.
I'm going to go. The reason I said that too is, bathing with a dead body is just kind of gross. I guess I didn't explain my answer yet, actually.
Yeah. So that's gonna give Michelle a point here.
It kind of is. Sorry, I jumped the horse there.
Michelle, same question: would Vlad rather sleep or bathe with a dead body?
Oh, he'd rather sleep with one.
Yeah.
Sleep.
So we both get a point.
You too. You both get a point.
Woohoo! Are you going to be keeping track?
I threw you a curveball on that one.
I know.
That's all right.
Shit, I threw her a heater right down the middle, and she went park.
Yep. Grand slam home run.
That's right.
I don't even know anything about sports.
So why wouldn't you want to
Well, first of all, there wouldn't be a whole lot of sleeping going on, but
bathe
anyway,
with a dead body.
That's besides the point. Well, I just feel like, if you're in the water, you're like the fluids that are, you know what I mean? It's all in the water.
I think it's like when you're boiling meat in the water and it sloughs off and you have all this tissue sloughing and touching you and it's like, yeah, ew. It's so gross.
That's my new favorite word.
Sloughing. Well, and here's the thing too, it's like it wasn't specified how long the body's been dead. So if it was a super fresh body, I mean, still, I would totally want to like sleep next to it because I mean it's probably even still warm if it's super fresh.
You're like that.
Need a blanket.
You're like that girl in the movie May, and you just need a dead body to cuddle.
I love that movie. I freaking love that movie. I can relate to that so much.
Yeah, that movie is so good. I love May.
She's also a vet tech.
True. No, in the movie.
Oh, I was gonna say
yeah.
Oh.
That's okay.
All right. Are we ready for number 2?
Yes.
Ready for number 2.
All right. Michelle, would Vlad rather participate in the annual purge or live during a zombie apocalypse?
I think that he would participate in the purge.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh!
Live through the zombie apocalypse.
Ah.
All right, Vlad, same question. Would Michelle rather participate in the annual purge or live during a zombie apocalypse?
I feel like she's a purger.
He is a purger. You are correct. Point number 2.
Yeah, she looks like a murderer.
Your reasoning why you would, or your explanation after you said you wanted to be in the purge is great to me. So can you please, if you remember what you wrote, share that with us?
What did I write? I would hide. I would just hide until it was over, and then everything would be back to normal again. Just find a really, really good hiding spot. You'd have like a bunker underground made out of steel or something like that. Totally just hide till it was over. Watch movies, eat food.
Yeah, I feel it. Except I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in that. There is a new, it's either coming out or it's already out, and I'm behind the times. Purge story coming out where the purge people take the purge after the 24 hours. So they like continue the purge, and they're like, fuck the 24 hours. We're just going to kill anyways. So you might be hiding for a lot longer than you thought.
Shit. Yeah. I didn't think about that. There's so many variables.
So many.
See, here's the thing.
So many variables.
It depends on the zombies, first of all. Like, are we talking Romero zombies? Or are we talking, who was it? Gun zombies or whatever? Those fast bastards.
That matters.
Here's the thing. Zombies can't shoot me.
Who was Team Purge? I missed that. Somebody was Team Purge.
Luke Tweed. Brandon Whitman, Purge Forever. That's the new one. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it is.
I just, I want to get down on the purge. I just don't want to fight other people with guns. You know what I mean? I'm just going to, I have the perfect zombie like apocalypse idea. I'm going to drive a truck, hit up the old Bass Pro Shop, cut over to Costco, I got the shutters. I got propane in there. I got food for years. I got a roof. I could snipe dudes. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
You live inside of Costco?
Everybody's going to want to go to Costco. So the initial fight for it would be rough. But if you held it, you're golden.
I play a lot of Call of Duty, my friend.
What was that?
Funny.
I said I play a lot of Call of Duty, my friend.
I'm with you, then I'm following you.
With Melissa on this. I mean, I've never seen him climb trees either. I would totally have this immaculate tree house with this rope ladder that you could just roll up so they couldn't get up that, and you could have a moat or something around it. And totally. It'd be weird to go to the bathroom though, and you'd have to go down for provisions.
Me and Derek play a lot of Call of Duty, a couple hours every night.
Ah.
So I'm down with zombies, man.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you how to stop the zombie apocalypse?
No.
Just when we bury people, if we tie their shoes together, they can never get up and rise against us. They would just fall over.
Wasn't there a mortician back in the day that used to do that? Like back in the 1800s and stuff? Wasn't there?
That'd be hilarious, though.
Yeah. I think look into that. Fish.
Someone's hungry.
Right.
He's wanting some fish and chips.
All right. We're moving on to question number 3.
All right.
Michelle, would Vlad rather be eaten alive by rats or by piranha?
Piranha.
Boom. There's a point for you.
Woo!
Vlad, same question. Would Michelle rather be eaten alive by rats or piranha?
I say piranha.
And you would be correct, my friend. That is
Ah,
for you.
You're
Why
doing awesome.
Piranha and not rats?
Well, rats, like, it would be slow and like, and I mean, even with a lot of rats, but piranha, I mean, it's like seconds and you're like gone.
Yeah, they devour so fast.
Yeah. It would be grueling and horrifying, painful, but it would be faster than rats.
Yeah, both of them would suck.
that was kind of my.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vlad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like rats would just like take their time, nibble on you a little bit, and be like, "Hey guys, come over here and hang out while we're nibbling on this dude."
Yeah, they would like nibble on the soft parts, like your eyes first, and like your butthole, things like that, your tongue.
The two things I thought about was the constant squeaking of the mouse and how annoying that would be while I died. And then the other part of me remembers seeing a documentary years ago where like a cow walked into the wrong fucking like pond and the piranha just consumed it to the bone and like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, do I want to listen to squeaking for an hour while these fuckers chew me alive? Or do I just want to hear a bunch of splashing and like imagine
screaming,
myself
your own screaming?
Yeah, you know, like
your
I don't
own
want to listen to
screams.
rats.
I think the piranhas would happen so fast that you wouldn't even know what the fuck happened. It would
What movie was it where they heated the bucket up with a rat in
Oh,
it?
that was a form of torture. We actually covered that in our torture episode. Do you remember that? But yeah, they probably put it in a movie. Yeah, they put like, it's a form of torture where they put rats in like a box or bucket in somebody's stomach and they like apply heat to the bucket and the rats try to escape the heat. The only way they can do is like tunnel through your soft flesh to escape.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Another version of that is they take rats that they haven't fed in a few days to a few weeks, so they're like really ravenous, and they put them in a box or a bucket and they put them on your stomach like that, and the rats are so hungry that they just start eating your flesh.
Yeah, especially if it's smeared with peanut butter first.
Have you guys seen the Crispin Glover remake of Willard?
Oh yeah, that movie's so good.
So fucking good. Am I gonna have to watch that tonight?
I'm a big Crispin Glover guy, so
I got to tell you my disappointment that just recently happened that evolves around that movie. So my wife and I started watching sorry, I'm going to butcher this guy's name, but the Guillermo del Toro show on
Yeah. That was good.
Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yeah.
There's a episode with eating rats, like man eating rats, and Crispin, when you're watching the show, Crispin Glover comes up as somebody who's in the show, but they don't tell you what episode. And I seen his name, and then I seen what the episode was about, and I was like, this dude better be in this fucking episode. And he's not. I was so mad. I was like, there's an episode about rats on this show. You have Crispin Glover, who was phenomenal in Willard, and you didn't connect the two. I was so mad. But the show's good. Don't let that ruin it if you haven't seen it.
I've actually watched the first episode.
Yeah, it's good. And they just keep getting better.
Nice.
All right. Question. Vlad, would Michelle rather get into a fist fight with Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, or the Wolfman?
Are we talking like naked oil wrestling fight or like a fist fight where like someone's getting knocked out?
I mean, the question was fist fight, but if you can, whatever your brain wants to take it to, go for it.
I'm going Wolfman.
You're going Wolfman.
That's only because of the hot oil wrestling, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry, but you are wrong.
Dun, dun, dun.
Frankenstein's monster, and we'll let her explain here in a little bit. But Michelle, same question. Would Vlad rather fist fight Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, or the Wolfman?
Vlad.
And, these are all the 50s Universal versions of them, by the way.
Probably Dracula.
Dracula is correct. You are getting another point. That ties at 3. Shit's getting real.
Well, yes. So
And
why'd you pick Dracula, Vlad?
Well, because Frankenstein's huge and I'm fat, so that didn't work out.
Yeah, but he's slow and stupid.
True. Well, he's not stupid. He's just,
Well, I mean,
he's a lover, not a fighter. So yeah, I guess in retrospect, Frankenstein would have been because you punch him one time and that's it. He rips your arms off and beats you.
No. You run. You punch him and you run.
I can't run.
Oh, that's right. You can't run.
But Wolfman, I've just figured, like, I've seen Benicio del Toro rip someone apart as Wolfman. Didn't want any part of that. And Dracula, like, I feel like Dracula, I could win him over. I could schmooze him a little bit. And the next thing you know, we're like sipping some drinks instead of fighting.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. You're like, hey, man, let's just drink some blood together, man.
All right, hold on. Time out. This is the perfect answer. Ready? You kick Wolfman in the nards, though.
Yeah. Game set.
This is a good one too, though.
Right there. Was that Derek? Derek, you win the internet tonight. 15 points for you.
Yep. Dracula, blood, lose, a great high.
Many times growing up.
All right, so what did you pick Frankenstein for?
Oh, because he's slow, and I can run away.
All right.
Are we ready for the next question?
Yes.
All right. Vlad, would Michelle rather live in Murder House from American Horror Story or live in the Amityville Horror House?
She's a classy kind of girl. I feel like she likes classic horror. I'm going Amityville Horror on this one.
And you would be correct. Point.
Boom!
Michelle, same question. Where would Vlad like to live?
I think he also would live in Amityville House.
And you are also correct.
Woo!
You're still tied.
Excellent.
All right, why would you pick Amityville?
Yeah, why would you pick Amityville? Well, because it's classy, of course.
Yeah. Oddly enough, so the character, I don't know if I can't remember. Yeah, the character in the movie's last name was DeFeo, but it's also the same as the real guy too, right?
Yeah.
So my stepfather's last name was DeFeo. And the house that they filmed that in is actually in New Jersey, kind of near where I grew up. And so I just kind of had like a nostalgia feeling about it. And I enjoyed that movie a lot more than I enjoyed the American Horror Story Murder House one. That one was much more memorable to me, if nothing else. So yeah, I just thought fuck flies. I just thought, I'd stood a better chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Nothing more terrifying than watching that movie growing up and seeing the father, change and knowing you have a stepfather with the same fucking last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Crazy thoughts going through your head as a kid.
Yeah, I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna murder all of us.
This motherfucker. Michelle, why did you pick Amityville over Murder House?
I don't know, just probably because I like the story better.
Yeah, Amityville. I feel like you're in that situation. You're weighing the options of being possessed or being raped, because there's a Murder House. There's just a lot of rape going on in there.
Yeah,
Amityville.
Yeah. I'd much rather be
possessed than raped.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
You can become unpossessed. You can't get unraped.
Yes.
Good point.
That is a
good point.
That is a fact.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next one. Michelle, would Vlad rather be locked in a room with Annabelle or locked in a room with Chucky?
I think that he would pick Chucky.
And you are correct.
Woohoo!
Vlad, same question. Would Michelle rather be locked in a room with Annabelle or Chucky?
I'm going Annabelle.
You are incorrect, sir. Michelle. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I am an idiot.
No, you were just looking at the wrong person's.
You are super correct because you were answering for Michelle, not for you.
That's right.
And Michelle did pick Annabelle.
Hey.
So
I just don't find it that scary. And like, the whole like doll itself thing is just I don't know. But see, it was a hard pick because Chucky's really not scary either. I mean, you could just kick him across the room and then leave. I don't know.
I kind of look at Child's Play as a comedy, so I feel
It
like
is.
I would just laugh the whole day. Like when he's coming at me with like a little knife or something. I'm like, oh, you're so. I would put a bucket on over him, like a 5-gallon bucket, and just
There you
sit on
go.
it. You know what I
There
mean?
you go.
Like,
He's like,
and
let me out, you motherfucker.
especially with the new one, 'cause it's like battery powered, you know.
I feel like the TV show Chucky made me to a point where I would pick him instead because like you can reason with him. Like he was talking to people and like trying to get them to like kill with them, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll kill with you, dude. Let's fucking go do it. And at that point, he's done trying to kill me, and now we've moved on to killing other people. I'm safe.
Yeah.
And with
Kick the baby.
Kick the baby. Yeah, he's just so fucking obnoxious.
Chucky?
I would just want to listen to him talk.
Brad Dourif, I could listen to that guy talk. I love his voice. I love Brad Dourif's voice.
His daughter's equally as funny.
Dude, his daughter is fucking crazy. Like in a good way. Like the best way possible.
In the best way possible.
Crazy in the best way possible.
Yeah.
I will never forget last year at CryptoCon with that woman. She was insane.
Yeah, she was funny.
She was super funny.
Did you notice that Dee Wallace will be there?
I was just gonna say Dee Wallace she was there a couple years ago when we had the Velociraptor, and it was so awesome. And the kid who played Elliot, he's gonna be there. It's gonna be like a family reunion. I might have to find something ET for them to sign.
Nice.
Yeah. Excited.
You guys were over at my house and you saw like where we have our cat and dog food, like right above there. There's like horror themed animal prints. And so I'm gonna get a Cujo piece by her for CryptoCon to go above the dog bowl.
Oh my god, my dog Hannibal has a Cujo t-shirt. I should have her sign that.
Nice. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, Alex.
Welcome.
Yes.
Are we ready for question number, whatever number we're on?
Yes. Is it 6?
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
All right. Vlad, would Michelle rather drink a cup of stranger's piss or drink a cup of a stranger's spit?
Sorry, every time I thought about that question, I wanted to fucking throw up.
It's pretty gross.
Wild guess. I'm gonna go with spit.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Spit?
Oh, Michelle would rather drink a cup of stranger's piss.
Fair.
Yep.
Michelle, same question for Vlad. Would he rather drink a cup of stranger's piss or a cup of a stranger's spit?
I'm going to say spit.
Oh, you are also incorrect. Vlad, cup of stranger's piss. Please discuss.
Well, here's the thing. The human mouth contains so much bacteria, more than a bladder. And of course, I guess, is a stranger a male or female? Who knows? But their external genitalia does have bacteria in it, but not as much as your mouth. Spit's gross, loogies, all that. You're like, oh God. Have you accidentally like ever sipped out of like a spit can? It was like somebody thought it was your beer, but it was somebody was like, yeah, I have too. It's fucking disgusting. So yeah, spit is just gross. Piss is gross too, but it's like less germy. I don't think there's as much bacteria. I wouldn't get grossed out as much. I don't think there's going to be as much like mucus and shit like that in that.
So here is my thinking on all of that. What would Gigi do?
Yes.
He'd dance and shit.
He would
here's my
laugh at you for being not wanting to do either of them.
Right.
Yeah, but you have to pick one.
Here is my thinking on the matter was, and it's two different stories. I have drinking someone's spit out of like a beer can, and that made me throw up. There was another time where I was out drinking, and someone's like, "I bet you won't drink a bottle of your own piss for $100." So I pissed in the bottle and I drank it, and I didn't throw up. And so I felt like if I had to do one or the other, and granted, it was my own pee. I had a ton of Coronas in me, so it was just warm water mostly. But yeah, I threw up with spit. I didn't throw up with piss, and there you get my answer.
So gross. So
and
gross.
if they're diabetic, their urine will have sugar in it.
Yes, exactly. Put it in your coffee.
This is why we like our fans on this show, because they come with like the real deal facts of the situation.
Yes, so gross. Yeah, both is gross. Especially if they have like a UTI, then there might be some bacteria and some mucus in there, but nothing like the mouth. Just ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right, moving on.
Are we still tied? Or is he ahead of me?
Yeah, you're tied at 5.
Whew. Okay.
I hope we got a tiebreaker.
This one, the tiebreaker is going to come from the audience.
Oh,
right.
Yay!
So this one's a little more tame than the last one. So, Vlad, would Michelle rather say Candyman 5 times in front of a mirror or watch the VHS tape from The Ring?
I'm going to think that she would watch the videotape from The Ring because she's from the Pacific Northwest.
That is a good guess, but you are incorrect, sir. You would rather say Candyman 5 times in front of a mirror. Michelle, same question to you. What would Vlad rather do?
I think he also would say Candyman 5 times in front of a mirror as opposed to watching.
You would be correct. Bing, bing, bing. There's another point for you. Explanation, boys and girls?
Well, you go first.
I don't want to be gutted by a dude with bees all over him. I got stung by a bunch of bees a few months back, and it was miserable.
Well, so I've actually said Candyman in the mirror, and nothing happened. And it takes like only a few seconds. Watching a whole movie takes a long time. I don't have that much time.
Your whole decision was based off of just, I just don't have the time.
I just don't have the time to sit down and watch that. God.
I just felt like, if I picked The Ring, she would be like, that was like, filmed in Seattle, so she'd feel like more attached to it.
That was a very good. That was very good thinking, though.
I didn't realize you were like in tune with like the ghettos of South Chicago. I opted for the rainy spot.
I like. I don't know. I like bees.
we have a bee colony at our house. We love bees too.
Nice. My dad has some bees. I went with them last summer to go pick some. We drove, I don't know, like an hour to some bee farm, and we took our dogs and made a dog day out of it.
I want to go back to the pea thing real quick because Derek makes a good point. Can't have asparagus before the pea,
See, that's another variable. We don't know what they've eaten or drank.
Yeah, no.
Prior to urinating.
Hopefully it's pineapple.
I was just going to say pineapple, but that's our safe word. Shh.
I try to cover my mic to shush.
Oh, shush.
Shush. All right. Moving on. All right. Next question. Vlad, would Michelle rather have dinner with Hannibal Lecter or the Sawyer family?
She's a fine dining type chick, so I'm going to go with Hannibal Lecter.
And you would be correct, sir. That ties it up at 6 again. Michelle, same question. Would Vlad rather dine with Hannibal Lecter or with the Sawyer family?
The Sawyer family, obviously.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been my guess too. And I thought for sure that was going to be his answer. When I read his answer via email earlier, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wow. Way to surprise us, dude. Really?
Yeah. Well, I was blown away.
I personally, I'm going to say it's Mads Mikkelsen. Hannibal is who I was in my head having dinner with. And you said, who would you have as a guest? Which means I'm there to eat, not get eaten.
You don't know that, though.
Yeah, I mean, it turns out as a dinner date, but I mean, it starts off with you as the guest, but then you may be the dessert.
I would like to have you for dinner.
But, okay, then let me rewind. You could also go to the Sawyers and get tortured in a dingy fucking basement.
Yeah, but they have really cool stuff in there. Their decorations are off the hook. I love it.
I mean, and
that's
Hannibal has done some pretty crazy torture too before he has
True.
eaten his victims.
But I feel like I could reason with him because he's intelligent. He's not inbred. And you could like maybe it's like, hey, I'd like to taste some of your cooking sometime.
Michelle, I would love to drug you and cut your skull open and consume your own brain.
And let me point out too that the Sawyers only make chili. Like, how much chili can one guy eat?
I only invited you over for one dinner, dude. You're not eating.
If it's at the Sawyers, they don't just let you leave. It's just like a Jeffrey Dahmer thing. They're going to show you a movie and then you can go home.
So, or maybe
that movie never
maybe
ends.
Maybe we're talking about if they're a guest, they're going to bring like a side, and it's like, what would they bring, and would you eat it?
Again, I'm going with Hannibal. I'm sitting down with Mads Mikkelsen, and we're eating some random person I don't know, and it's delicious.
All right,
we're listening to some nice classical music, having a glass of wine, eating somebody I don't know, and that's just that.
Yeah.
The Sawyers, it's chili, and
I mean, your answer is your answer, but I'm going to tell you that I was fucking blown away by your answer. Not expecting that.
No shit.
Fair.
That was crazy. Man.
All right.
Oh, my ear just started ringing.
Station identification. Are we good?
All right.
66.6 on your AM dial.
All right, Michelle. Would Vlad rather solve the Cenobites puzzle box or play one of Jigsaw's games?
I'm going to say the Cenobites puzzle box.
And you would be correct. Another point for you, Michelle. Vlad, same question. Would Michelle like to play or solve the Cenobites puzzle box or play one of Jigsaw's games? Forgot his name for a second.
I think she picked the Cenobite box for the same reason I did, sir.
All right. Well, this is going to be a weird one, and I'm going to give you a point because Michelle's answer was both are terrible. Roll the dice for me. So Vlad,
that's a hard one. I can't really.
Didn't have an answer.
Yeah, I forfeit that one, I guess. I don't know, dude. That one's tough. I guess if I had to choose, he would be right. Yeah. I would choose the Cenobite box. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I feel like that would be awesome because there's such sights for us to see.
I would love to see sights.
I just felt like it's a whole bondage type,
They're both just so terrifying and scary.
Yeah, but they have like the leather daddy gear on, and their fucking whips and chains come out of everywhere. Like, I don't know.
You're just jealous. You're just jealous.
It's 80s goth party, right? It's
I've been to many a parties where people look like fucking Cenobites.
That's funny.
I feel, and this is going to sound weird, but I feel like you have more of a chance of survival. It might not be a pleasant survival, but you have a more chance of survival by opening the box than you do playing one of Jigsaw's games.
Yeah,
you could actually get out of the box unscathed, but you ain't getting out of Jigsaw unscathed.
No.
It's just, I mean, the percentage of getting out of the box unscathed is really small, but there's still a percentage of it.
Right.
Where Jigsaw, even if you survive, you're probably going to be pretty fucked up.
You're maimed either way.
Yeah, right. You're fucked.
Yeah.
True.
All
right.
Wait a second. Melissa says she'd play a game. The Jigsaw would be so sad. I'm partial to self-harm.
Oh. Do you have a favorite that you would want to play out of what we've seen?
Dude, I know the one I don't want to do, and that's the one where the dude gets dropped into like the pig guts.
Yeah.
Like I have a hard time watching things like that. Like it makes me want to just vomit.
Alone is horrible. Did we get an answer from Michelle on which game she would want to play?
Not yet.
Oh, no, I haven't seen all of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say you, Michelle. I meant to say Melissa. My bad.
Oh.
I've done that before.
I'm saying my name's so much in this game.
That's okay. I got called Rachel on Saturday, or Nicole, I think.
All right.
She says she wants to do the one where they crawl through the broken glass.
Yikes.
Oh.
No way.
Actually, and I don't know did you ever see me perform when I was in the circus, Patrick?
I did.
Remember, I used to do my face in the glass with somebody stepping on my head.
I do. I could.
Yeah.
The face in the glass would be easier for me than hands in the glass. I have things about hand pain, so crawling through the glass, I couldn't do that. Like pain on my hand is like some of the worst pain ever. I don't like it.
I have a side story about that, which is pretty funny. So yeah, I used to put my face in the glass. Well, we kept that glass in a 5-gallon bucket. And when Angela and I got married, we did our like wedding party or whatever at one of the guys in the circus's house. And I ate like, I don't even know, like 4 weed cupcakes. I was smoking weed. My buddy brought an ounce in joints and was like, we have to smoke all of it today.
Jesus.
And so it was out of control. I ended up falling, going down a set of stairs into the basement. And when I put my hand down, I actually put my hand down in that bucket of glass that I would always put my face in. And it looks like a line in your hand that you normally have, but I have a scar in my hand like that long from it. And so I walked around and my hand looked like a Q-tip for the rest of the party. Everyone's just blown out of their minds, like all fucking high as shit. And I'm like walking around like this.
Here's a question for you. What hurt worse, your face in that glass or your hand?
Well, definitely the hand. See, there's a way that when you put the glass, you kind of like shake it and it kind of levels out. So when you put your face in it, you're not like laying on the shards so much. But when my hand fell in, and it was like slamming my hand in, not like resting my face on it. So definitely the hand thing was worse.
Yeah.
I have a friend. Her name is Kino, and she does sideshow. And she does the jumping up and down in her bare feet on the broken glass.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones I did was on the bed of nails. I had girls jump up and down on.
Yeah, she does the bed of nails too. And then she has like a machete ladder that she climbs as well.
Nice.
Oh, I've actually never seen that one.
Yeah. I have it on video. I'll send it to you.
My buddy Tim used to do that where you'd walk on the machetes. We used to do another one. I'd hold a dinner plate in front of my dick, and then they would swing a full-size axe and break the plate.
Oh my god.
That was a fun one.
That's a dangerous place to swing an axe, huh?
And our motto was safety third.
I get it.
Hey.
Hannibal, come here.
All right,
moving on. Okay. Michelle.
Yeah.
Would Vlad rather put a toothpick under his big toe and kick the wall, or pull his thumbnail off with a fork? That's a random question.
Oh my god. Those are awesome questions, by the way. I think that Vlad would probably choose to take his thumbnail off with a fork.
Oh, Vlad actually chose the toothpick under his toenail.
Alex is like, I'd rather kill myself.
I'd rather kill myself. I'm with you. I am so with you.
Those are good ones, though.
Third option, kill myself. All right, Michelle, Vlad, same question. Would Michelle rather put a toothpick under her big toe and kick the wall, or pull her thumbnail off with a fork?
I'm going to go thumbnail off with a fork.
Michelle also picked toothpick under big toe.
I didn't want to pick big toe because she just broke her toe. So I thought that pain was like still like in her head.
No, I broke my middle toe. Fair. Not my big toe. But actually, the reason I chose that was because it's just so quick. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Just kick it. As opposed to digging with a fork. It's slow. It's like, Jesus Christ. A fork, for fuck's sake. For fork's sake. God.
For fuck's sake.
Are you forking with me?
I am so forking with you.
You're forked.
You're forked.
Yeah, I just I figured one and done, just kick it and get it over with.
Yeah, that was my thought as well.
Yeah.
But for some reason I thought you would be digging off your thumbnail because I don't know.
Oh, But you do got to take the toothpick out. That's a pretty good point.
Yeah. I
mean, do you? It's wood.
Yeah,
Won't your body just consume it?
Push it out naturally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it might like form like a fistula and like try to eject it, or it might
Oh, sorry, you said
heal around it and like cause like an abscess, and you don't want that. Take it out. Take the toothpick out of your toe.
I mean, I don't want any of this. Like both of those. So
yeah, right.
All right. Moving on. Is there something was there a comment?
It said pus.
Pus. All right. Moving on. Michelle, would Vlad rather pull out his front teeth with pliers or his fingernails with pliers? Another fingernail question. I have hand pain. That's why I'm asking him.
Whew. I'm gonna go teeth.
Front teeth with pliers. That's what Vlad would pick. Front teeth with pliers. Good job. Oh Vlad, same question. Would Michelle rather pull out her 2 front teeth with pliers or her fingernails with pliers?
I'm gonna go with, based on that she didn't pick her fingernails last time, she would also go with her front teeth.
You are correct. Both of you went with the front teeth.
Yes. I don't know. 2 extractions as opposed to 10 extractions. I'm always gonna go with speed, getting it over with.
Yeah.
Always gonna go that way.
Let's get it done with.
That's just me.
Make it happen.
Just pull them out. But they bleed a lot. We were talking about that at work today. It's like, Alex was there. We were talking about this question. It's like, God, what would you do? It would suck. And I've pulled teeth before, so I know how much it bleeds and what a pain in the ass it is. But fingernails got to be really bloody and painful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alex wanted to know if it was the bottom teeth or just the top, because it didn't specify. It just said front teeth. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It does.
Variables.
I assumed it was top front. So that when I wrote the question, that's what I was assuming. Teeth, I only got 2.
He's not lying.
Is it the bottom teeth too? No, just the 2 top, 2 front top.
Yeah, I've had plenty of teeth pulled, and I lived, and I was fine, and I just dealt with it. I've never had all my fingernail, and you can't touch anything during the healing. Can't put your fingers in your pockets. I feel like the healing process, either one of them is going to suck pain-wise, but the healing process with your fingernails isn't as bad or is worse than your teeth. So
I agree.
That's just kind of how it made sense to me.
Yeah. Way to use logic. Good job.
I can't tell. Is Michelle frozen?
I think she might be. That's not good as much.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh no, Vlad wins by default.
Yeah, and your wiener is
Vlad the Rad.
Vlad the Radical. Oh,
sorry, I got kicked off. Sorry.
It happens. It happens.
It was me. I was like, "You're winning the game. Goodbye."
Oh shit. Rip.
Peace. All right.
Yes.
Moving on to the next question now that Michelle has joined us. Michelle, would Vlad rather wake up locked in a room on fire or wake up locked in a glass coffin slowly filling with water?
I think Vlad would pick the glass coffin filling with water.
And you would be correct. That is exactly what Vlad would pick. Every time you ring that, I think I'm at Spirit Halloween and somebody
donated. Hey, man, you gotta have cowbell.
There you go. You can never have enough cowbell.
I mean, I got another one if you guys want more.
I do. I would.
Somewhere out there.
Same question. Would Michelle rather wake up locked in a room on fire or wake up locked in a glass coffin slowly filling with water?
I'm going to have to go with the same answer as mine, the coffin with water.
And you would be incorrect, sir. Michelle said she would rather be locked in a room on fire. And that keeps Michelle in the lead at 9-8.
Yes. Yes. I think Vlad would pick yeah, you're just gonna have to come over, Alex. I think Vlad would pick the glass coffin because, first of all, he likes coffins. I do too. But I think that you think you would be able to break your way out because it's glass before it filled up.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So yeah.
And
But I
if
don't know. I
not,
got this. Yeah. I don't know,
I drown
man.
in a coffin.
I don't know, man. I think I'd rather die in a fire than drown. I don't know, man. I
Nah,
probably would smoke inhalation would get me first, but I think I would find a way to kick the door down. And
yeah,
escape.
no, I mean, I figure it's a roll of the dice. I either kick the glass out or I drown in a coffin, and I feel like either way, I'm good with the outcome. Whereas,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
well, then I'm at least already in the coffin.
Yeah, that's true, but aren't you going to be cremated?
I guess not if I'm waterlogged.
I mean, yeah. Where did Patrick go? Is he
I
having
don't know.
technical difficulties as well? He
It could
must
be.
be. Yeah, that's okay. That's
You
okay.
Wi-Fi folks, you never know what's gonna happen.
I don't have a hard wire in here. So,
Do you guys have any questions that you want to ask about would you rather? Would we rather do one or the other? Michelle?
yeah, audience. Oh no, Patrick did not quit. Well, we still have 2 questions left.
This is my comeback. I need to get both of these right.
Yep.
You need to get both of these wrong. Man.
Come on, Patrick.
And our guy's not here.
We're close. There he is.
Hey.
My power flickered. Like it's windy outside and my power went off.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow.
And I got kicked out.
It was snowing here earlier.
Yeah,
it was snowing in Bonnie Lake.
This is the night of technical difficulties.
Ooh. It really is.
I was like, oh my God, I thought my power wasn't going to come back on. It just like went off and I was like, oh God. But it came on. It came on within seconds, which is good, except I went bye-bye.
Oh my God, Alex, I would totally eat my dog's shit first.
I missed a would you rather, apparently.
Wait, would you rather eat your dog's shit or your mom's shit?
Dogs.
Definitely my dog.
Yeah. None of that human. No human stuff.
The Steelers beat the Ravens or chop off my willy. Funny story. I almost did chop off my willy already.
I was just thinking about that story, Mr. Microwaved Hot Dog.
Mr. Microwave Hot Dog. Unfortunately, it's not a foot long. Asking for a friend. But so we got 2 left. Let's go.
All right. Hopefully my power will stay on. All right. Next question. Michelle, would Vlad rather drink a glass of human blood or eat a chunk of human flesh?
He would totally drink a cup of blood.
He would go with the human flesh.
Oh, Vlad.
What? Same question. Would Michelle rather drink a glass of human blood or eat a chunk of human flesh?
She's a flesh eater.
She is a flesh eater. And her little comment next to the answer was amazing. I can't wait for her to say what it was. If she doesn't remember, I will.
Yeah. I said chunk of flesh, especially if it is small and cooked and seasoned well. A cup of blood would coagulate and you'd be chugging down a slippery clot. It'd be like a Jell-O shot, but made out of blood.
I was going to bring that up earlier when we were talking about Hannibal Lecter and the Sawyer family too. I was like, is make sure that the meat's seasoned well. But then I was like, that's going to give away your answer. I can't do that.
Yeah, and it doesn't say how much of a chunk or what it was. I mean, I might have already eaten human and not know it. Yeah. You never know. You go to a restaurant, you never know.
I was thinking of it was kind of like one of those tomahawk steaks type deals,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think if you... you could probably, I would totally eat it. Yeah.
The reason I actually chose the meat over the cup of blood is mostly a texture thing. The thick, like what you were saying, like
it wouldn't even be liquid anymore. It would be a glop.
Yeah, like a brown glop.
It would be a bright red glop.
No,
with
hear me out.
Serum around it, kind of floating.
Hear me out. If I'm one of those like sexy vampire dudes and I get like a neck and it's fresh like off the tap, okay. But in a glass,
fresh off the tap.
In a glass,
fresh off the tap.
in a glass, sitting around for God knows how long.
It's all room temp.
Yeah, I'm having a tomahawk human steak.
So gross.
I think you also win the internet tonight with your fresh off the tap.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
I say that to people all the time when I have my oxygen on. I'm like, hey, you want a blast of the good stuff?
Yeah, it'll wake you up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone knows this, but right now we are tied.
You are.
Yeah, we have
9
one
to
question
10.
left. It's the
Well,
tiebreaker.
While you were gone, she told me what the score was, and I was like, I need to get both of mine right. She needs to get both of hers wrong for me to win. But if she gets this right and I get it right, then we both win, or it comes down to a tiebreaker. And if I get it wrong, like, this is what it all comes down to. This is why we play the game. This is the championship rounds. This is how you go out.
This is where we're at. Let's go.
Super Bowl. All right, are you ready for that? Are you ready for that championship question then?
Let's do it.
Yes.
This is it. This is for everything.
If we tie,
a bar of body scare soap. I mean, that's fucking important.
I love body scare soap.
All right.
Don't make me play the commercial right now. I'll play it.
Dun, dun, dun. Vlad, would Michelle rather be kidnapped by a psychopath or abducted by aliens?
Abducted by aliens because she wants her butthole probed.
You were thinking about my t-shirt, weren't you? My t-shirt that says "Ask me about my butthole." I wear it all the time.
As I love your answer, you are incorrect, Vlad. And for all the jelly beans, Michelle, would Vlad rather be kidnapped by a psychopath or abducted by aliens?
I'm gonna go with psychopath.
You are also incorrect. We're going to sudden death.
Fuck!
Sudden death over time. On 66.6 on your AM dial.
Vlad, why did you pick aliens?
Exactly why I said she would have picked it, for the butthole probe.
You don't need aliens for that. You have friends.
There's like stores in Seattle and shit.
Oh god.
No, I figured the psychopath is gonna murder me without a reach around. I figured the aliens are gonna probe, and you know what I mean? Like, give me a few minutes to kind of work one out before they off me.
I mean, we don't even know. We don't know what the aliens' intentions are. We actually also don't know what a psychopath's intentions are. But I think that I would have more of a chance surviving, you know, assuming this is a death situation, a psychopath, because I think that, like, you could reason with him, you could talk to him as a human. You know what human limitations are. You know that it's not going to be able to, you know, read your mind or do something weird telepathically like an alien probably can, and, you know, beam you up into a spaceship and probe your butthole. You know, you just kick him in the balls and run away.
It's not the Wolfman.
We did have a question posed. Foreplay with Freddie or meet the parents with Jason?
All right.
Is this our tiebreaker one?
So how do you guys want to? Do you guys want to send me your answers via message? So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is that the question we're going with?
Sure.
Is that our question? Are we
I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
So foreplay with Freddie or meet Jason's parents.
Hold on real quick. Derek Winsky, the Devils won 5-3 over the Rangers today. We're doing sports here now on 66.6 on your AM dial.
Pausing for our sports break.
It's a commercial, right?
So what are we doing? Foreplay with Freddie or meet the parents with Jason? All right, you have my answer, sir.
All right, you've got mine.
We've got the answers. Let's start with Vlad. Would Michelle rather foreplay with Freddie or meet the parents with Jason? Or is it with Jason or of Jason?
You got to meet Jason's parents. It's with Jason. Like, you're meeting your parents and Jason's your date.
Gotcha. Okay. So would Michelle rather foreplay with Freddie or bring Jason home to the parents?
How do you even approach Jason? Never mind.
I feel like it would never happen even if you wanted to, because you would go to ask him and he would just kill you.
And what?
Unless you dressed up like his mother.
Wait, we can't.
Jason, mother is talking to you.
I mean, you are the expert, right? You are the Jason expert.
Wait, so who are we asking, me or her?
You're trying to tell me what Michelle said.
I'm gonna say she wants to go meet the parents of Jason because, as we all know, Michelle of the Dead was a vital part in the making of Friday the 13th fan film Vengeance 2 Bloodlines. And so I believe that she has a very near and dear place in her heart for old Jason.
I do.
Did you just kill yourself?
Somebody's head just fell off.
Oh, you're going to meet Jason's parents. Yeah, Michelle totally wants to go meet Jason's parents.
Oh, so the question is going to meet Jason's parents?
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I'm gonna go with she wants to go meet she's met Jason's parents. She's met Jason's father.
Game, set, match. You are correct, Vlad. Michelle wanted to meet Jason's parents. Michelle, same question to for Vlad. Would he rather foreplay with Freddy or meet Jason's parents?
He also wants to meet Jason's parents.
Oh
my
God. Are the champions.
We have a winner.
Oh, boo! Oh, you wanted to foreplay with Freddy?
Number one, Vlad the Rad, you are the winner of a week's worth of bragging rights.
Hello.
You are the smartest man in the world, and a bar of Body Scare, Camp Blood.
Awesome. That was a good game, dude.
I couldn't go against the Freddy glove behind me.
Yeah, I mean, you're prepared already. It's right there. Right?
I mean, I don't know. It just sounds a lot more difficult than just meeting Jason's parents. Although Jason's parents like to kill people too. So,
let me point out the reason I took Freddy was for the same reason I took the aliens for the butthole probe.
Again,
tonight.
You don't have to.
I'm doing the Freddy hand thing.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. You're doing a great job.
I feel like I'm voguing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with you right now.
Congratulations, Vlad. You're the winner. Great job.
I don't have one. I'm going to do this. Thank you.
Well, this has been awesome. I like
that was fun.
Games. I digged it. There is a didn't you say you have a board game that's like Freddy vs. Jason themed?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have a Freddy vs. Jason board game, but I have horror board games. Yeah. I mean, a Freddy vs. Jason one would be cool.
There is a it's like a trivia one. So I thought you might have had it, but
no,
I used to years ago. But we'll have to definitely do another game here one of these days.
Yeah, I like the Would You Rathers. It's fun.
It
is.
That
was a fun game.
Yeah.
Contestants.
So next week we don't have a guest lined up, but the week after that we do.
Ooh.
Well, it's your guest.
Oh,
it's Ross. Ross is on.
I was sitting here waiting.
12th.
Tell us who we got. Man, that time flies. Is it really only 2 weeks away?
Dude, December is next. Yeah. December is this weekend, dude.
Yeah, because Thursday is the 1st.
Oh my God.
I was so excited to hear who you lined up.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Luke.
Everyone's getting. I know you guys. I got a message and take care of that literally tomorrow. I want to announce it more than anything, specifically because of something that dropped today.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're right in that nice sweet spot to talk about something else, talk about something coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But so what are we gonna do next week?
I don't know.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Because it's the first week of Christmas, or I'm sorry, December. What if we did a show about all 3 Silent Night, Deadly Nights? Discuss.
Okay.
The reason I'm bringing this up is I have a Silent Night, Deadly Night ugly sweater that I'd really like to wear for one of the episodes.
So you're basing their podcast on what you want to wear that day.
I do not have a Silent Night, Deadly Night ugly sweater, but I do have some awesome horror ones that I can wear. So I do think we should wear some horror themed ugly sweaters next week. to kick off the celebration month.
Yes, that's a good idea.
My only concern about talking about the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies is I like I've stated before, Christmas horror is my favorite subgenre of horror, and I don't think I could contain myself about just talking about those. I would like we start talking about other Christmas horror. So if we do that, just don't get mad if I like derail our conversations.
Then why don't we just do all week? Next episode is all Christmas horror movies, because this
Christmas
weekend
horror.
I'm going to go see Violent Night, which is in theaters, which isn't necessarily a horror, but I'll probably talk about it anyway. But then there's new movies coming out that we can talk about, being excited for, and there's plenty of holiday horror we can talk about. So next week on the Zompire Horror Podcast, Michelle
Holiday horror,
Patrick VonSmithenstein, and your host
ho horror.
We'll be talking about ho horror.
Oh my god, you guys are nerds! I love it.
Oh, we are so nerds.
Copyright Vlad the Rad 2023. No, Michelle the Dead did that. But yeah, that sounds like a fun show.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like
everyone polish up on your Christmas themed horror.
Do it.
Sounds great.
Do it.
Sounds great. Do you want to run the commercial one more time before we end the show?
I say we run the commercial one more time, and thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys both for being here.
Love you. Love you both.
And until next time.
This week's episode is brought to you by Body Scare. All natural body care products so good, they're scary.
What's going on?